Good day everyone. Today's lesson, we are going to be exploring the z-test for mean significance. And in today's agenda, here we have introduction to hypothesis testing, understanding the z-test, step-by-step example, and visualizing the test. Now the key concepts is hypothesis testing. It is a method to test a claim about a population parameter. The null hypothesis is the default assumption. Alternative hypothesis is what we suspect might be true, and the significance level, probability of rejecting the null hypothesis when it is true. Now, what is a z-test? And when to use a z-test? We are going to use the z-test when their sample size n is greater than or equal to 30, and the population standard deviation is known. So this is the z-test formula. The z is equal to the sample mean minus the claimed mean divided by the standard deviation over the square root of sample size. Here we have an example problem. A university claims that the average GPA is 3.5. A sample of 40 students has a mean GPA of 3.3 with a standard deviation of 0.6. Test this claim at a 5% significance level. Then we are going to use the Z formula, and first we are going to identify the given values and formulate hypotheses. So here are the hypotheses, and here are the values, and we are going to substitute the given values in the formula, and we will get an approximate value of 0.095 for the 0.6 over square root of 40, and then 3.3 minus 3.5 is negative 0.2. Now we're going to divide them both, and we will have an approximate value of negative 2.11, and that is the z-score. Now to find the critical value, here it says 5% significance level. Therefore, we use this value at the table. As you can see, it is a one-tailed test, and it is a left-tailed test since the alternative hypothesis says that it is less than 3.5. So, I hope you got my point. And here is the graph of the result from our formula. Here is the standard normal curve, and then the rejection region. The alpha is equal to 0.05 less than negative 1.645. Here is the alpha rejection region, and your z-score, negative 2.11, is here. So as you can see, it belongs to the rejection region. Therefore, we are going to decide that we are going to reject the null hypothesis, and we can conclude that there is enough evidence to support the claim that the average GPA is 3.5. And that is all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new. Bye.